What's up, Taiwan?
Good evening, everyone. I'm Amanda.
Hello, guys. I'm Raphael.
Last time we were talk about the
The overview when KMT governments came to Taiwan.
Yes.
And how about this time?
And today we will mention about the reason why KMT government declared martial law in Taiwan.
Okay, so let's go. Historians sorted some main reasons for the breaking out. Taiwanese elites were not hired for important positions in bureaucracy system, even being suppressed by Chinese officers. The government of China at that time was established with warlord system, so submission was the major awareness for public servants. However, Taiwan was dominated by Japan for 50 years. Taiwanese had grown the civil consciousness before KMT governments came. The Civil War happened in China. All the supplies were levied to support KMT army. This led food shortage and incredible high price of commodity. Chen Yi even implemented monopoly policy on more goods after the terrible inflation. Lots of business opportunities were strangled to death, and the rate of unemployment rose rapidly. Misunderstandings of different spoken languages and the increase of hatred were also reasons.
On February 27th, in 1947, a reconnaissance officer harmed a woman while looking into illegal cigarette sale. People couldn't hold their breath anymore. Students refused to attend classes. Shops closed. Folks walked on street asking the punishment of that reconnaissance officer and the repeal of monopoly policies. Chen Yi took these as excuses to declare martial law. A guard who was maintaining order on site shot at crowds. People couldn't be angrier. A small unrest became a huge political movement against authority throughout Taiwan. This is the well-known tragic 228 event. Taiwanese had a day off for this miserable day nowadays.
While Chen Yi commanded all the army in Taiwan to suppress, he sent an emergency telegram to Jiang Jieshi, reported the chaos, and asked for military help. KMT warships stopped at Keelung Harbor on the 9th of March. They began to strafe at everyone they saw as they stood on the ground, and military repression lasted for a week. They took the investigation of household and population as an excuse to implement Qingxiang. Qingxiang is investigating door to door to figure out if there are any suspects or weapons that might arouse the unrest. And the most important thing was to clean up every single communist in Taiwan. When these events came to the end, Chen Yi was dismissed. Actually, we should say he was transferred to China again. Taiwan was reorganized into a provincial government and started to hire Taiwanese as officers. Nevertheless, this enlightened administrative style died out when the whole KMT government moved to Taiwan.
Now back to China territory. Due to the victory of beating down Japan, ROC became a member of UN founder nations and one of UN Security Councils. At the same time, the conflict between KMT and the Communist Party got much more intense. USA thought it was Chinese interior problem, so USA didn't want to intervene. Just let two parties deal with each other on their own. As you know, two parties they couldn't agree with each other, so Chinese Civil War happened. KMT announced temporary provisions effective during the period of communist rebellion to make sure president could declare urgent decrees only through executive yuan decision, no restriction by constitution. The next year, they further issued martial law. Taiwan had been under the urgent situation since 12 o'clock at midnight on May 20th. It had been lasting for 38 years.
Are you tired?
Yes, I'm tired
because you read a little bit slowly at the end, but it was okay. I know.
Hope you can understand. And today we mentioned the tragic
about coronavirus.
Sorry, I was affected by virus.
By virus. Okay.
Maybe.
You worked too hard this afternoon. Okay. Please take a deep breath.
So when was our first patient showed up in Taiwan?
Oh, I think maybe it was on 21st January.
Yes. And we kept in within less than 100 for a long time, but 2 weeks ago, yes, our patient up to over 100.
Yeah, so the patients increases rapidly.
Until today, how many patients?
So far we have 267 patients.
Yes. Yeah. So please, our friends, our audience, please just stay at home and listen to our podcast. And listen to any podcast.
Yeah, by the way, most of the patients in Taiwan are from, they came back from other countries, which means that they travel abroad. So
yeah, they came from overseas places.
Yes, you're right. So that's why our number of patients soar up to 200, more than 200. Yeah. And
that's why our government tries to restrain people came into our country right now.
Yeah.
If you don't have a Taiwanese ID
or you don't have ARC.
Yes. So
there's a limitation for you. You can enter our country.
So you cannot travel to visit Taiwan recently. Yeah. So stay at home, stay healthy.
Wash your hands before you touch your face. And probably you need to wear a mask when you go out. That would be safer.
Yeah. And get rid of going to any public places.
Yeah, so
we all
hope that we can pass this very difficult time quickly.
And we are almost finished our history episodes, right?
Yeah.
So we are coming to the end of our history episodes. Yeah. So in the future, maybe we will introduce some beautiful places in Taiwan. If you cannot visit Taiwan now, maybe you can listen to it.
Yeah, and when the world is safe, then maybe you can spend time coming to our country. Yes. And we all welcome you.
Yes.
Okay, so I think this is the end of the episode. If you like our show, please subscribe our podcast and leave your comments in the reviews. And don't forget, share with your friends.
See you next time.
Bye bye.